I play a character named James. The movie is kind of like semi-autobiographical, right, for the guy who made the movie, Greg, and it takes place like during the course of the summer. I think I'm going to Columbia grad school starting in September and going to Europe for the summer, and my father loses his job, so I have to get like what I think is going to be the worst job, which is working at this kind of crappy amusement park, Adventureland. And then I meet Kristen's character.
M is sort of equally as miserable as he is working at the park, and they sort of find comfort in that. She's sort of like the type of girl that's, I don't know, she's incredibly closed down, and you only really see her in any way other than that, like around him and maybe Martin Starr's character.
I sometimes feel like smarter than like the situation you're stuck in, or like that you're like, you know, more worthy of something better, and that's what the characters feel. But then they kind of all take solace in that feeling, so and commiserate about that. So that really rang true in the script. Like they're never like they're self-pitying, but with like a kind of self-awareness that makes it not pathetic.
I thought it was interesting that like I met two really like admirable characters reading the script. Like really sort of, they see only the best things in each other, yet they think that they're not worthy of one another because they're like total. I mean, at least M is like completely like self-loathing a little bit, and I mean, not that I can like totally relate to not feeling worthy of things, but you know. I don't know, it struck a chord. I just thought that was cool. And the fact that, like, you see them actually have fun for, like, you know, pretty long, like an entire summer, and then it's, like, too much for them and they can't take it, and it's like, they just have to fuck it all up for themselves. Yeah, I liked it.
I didn't want to take on the responsibility of, like, being in a comedy and having to, like, carry the weight of, like, you know, to try to balance like creating playing a character that's real and you know, and that you would take seriously if he's feeling bad, and you know, it doesn't have to be lighthearted comedy the whole time. So to have all these funny characters around you, kind of like I personally felt like took the burden off me to be, you know, like funny at every single moment, you know, because then it might undermine some of the more dramatic parts of the movie, you know. And everybody was so funny, and you'll interview them in a minute. Yeah.
And they'll be funny again.
They'll probably do something funny on the bed.